What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Panfro Games, and in today's video we have another daily dose of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet news and leaks updates to share with you all today. In today's episode, we're covering all of the brand new Pokemon lines coming to Scarlet and Violet. We actually have a hard, definitive number of how many lines are coming to the game, which is really exciting. And of course, guys, if you like this type of content, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. We're going to be starting off with some new tweets from Riddler Khu. And Riddler Khu actually commented on an old tweet, which he said, me training my puppy. And as you can see, there's a puppy and then there's a puppet eating this ball and then getting smacked. So there's a lot of things that we can actually infer from this. And the fact that he says habanero can mean a couple of things. So one, this could be a Cerberus dog. This could be the new dark type dog. I mean, well, it is a dog that is dark and is two-headed. So maybe the new dark type dog is going to be a two-headed or three-headed dog. But why would he say the word habanero? Maybe because it has a bad temper. So we're getting like a personality of this particular dog type Pokemon. However, it could mean something else as well. Maybe it has nothing to do with dogs, but maybe we should focus more on the habanero and the fact that there are two heads. Could be something like a brand new habanero type of Pokemon, similar to something like the classic Gen 1 Pokemon that have multiple heads. Maybe there's going to be something like a Weezing, but instead of being a poison type, it's going to be grass and fire, and it's going to have two heads, but one head's going to be extra angry, and the other one's not going to be as angry as all. There could be a new pepper Pokemon. We know Fuecoco is in the game, but this is not referring to Fuecoco, even though it does look like a ghost pepper. There could be another ghost pepper in the game. So we just have to wait and see, but this is one of those leaks that we never actually got a definitive answer on. So hopefully we get something really soon from Riddler Khu here. We also learned some brand new information about the Tentacruel regional fake. So this regional fake is made of jelly, and it's edible, delicious, and even being ingredients of Titan's popular cuisines. So this actually gives us a lot of information about the brand new Pokemon that is pretending to be Tentacruel and Tentacruel. So one is definitely not a poison type, because I don't think people in Scarlet and Violet are going to be eating some poison willingly. I don't think that's going to be what's happening. But what we have seen in the past of edible Pokemon, especially like Alcremie in Gen 8, that they're fairy types. So maybe this Pokemon, this jelly Pokemon that looks like Tentacool and Tentacruel that is on the land, is actually part fairy. So maybe it loses that poison type, gets the fairy typing, and maybe it also loses that water typing and becomes a ground type, maybe a grass type or something like that, because it's on the land. That's what I'm going to be predicting here. But I think that's really interesting that this is going to be getting a fairy typing, which means competitively it actually has a lot more viability. I really wonder what it's going to actually look like color-wise. The fact that it's like different colors of jelly and people are making different items with it. Maybe there's going to be a bunch of different forms of this Pokemon. Similar to Alcremie, how there's like a bunch of different cakes you can have. Maybe there's going to be a lot of different color variants you can get depending on how you actually breed this Pokemon. So I think this is going to be some really interesting stuff. And I'm going to predict maybe there's like 20 different patterns. So if you're going for a full living dex, then you're going to need all those patterns for this new regional fake jelly Pokemon. And Riddler Khu also gave us more information about the ghost coin Pokemon. So they say, reminder to trainers who want coin being in your team. It's hard to get. Imagine Spiritomb in Pokemon Legends Arceus. So this is what I've been predicting the entire time, so it's nice to actually get some verification on it. But we're going to be needing to go across this entire open world map of the Paldea region, searching for, I guess, coins. I'm going to imagine that we're going to be looking for coin items throughout the entire game. Probably each region of the map is going to have a set amount of coins in predetermined areas, and we're going to have to get them all. And once we get all, let's say 100 coins, similar to Spiritomb, who has 108 spirits you need to find, I'm sure it's going to be something like that, or maybe even higher to like 200, since this game is going to be so massive. Once we find them all, we're going to be able to go to a very specific location, combine the Pokemon with the coins, and then we'll be able to get the actual true form of the Pokemon. So I think this is going to be really interesting stuff. I wonder if it's going to evolve. Maybe it is going to be a coin Pokemon that you actually get that becomes another Pokemon when you complete the entire quest line. So it can be like a ghost that evolves into a ghost steel type when it becomes like the mimic chest, as an example. I think that's gonna be really cool. This is gonna be something I'll definitely cover in a guide in the future once the game comes out. I will be showcasing every location of these coins, and I can't wait to actually do that. Now for our headline story from Riddler Khu here. Riddler Khu has said that they leaked 38 lines of Pokemon and 16 Paradox forms. But in total, Scarlet and Violet, there are 45 new lines of Pokemon with 5 cross-gen evolutions that is actually included in that 45. And this does not include new Pokemon forms like the Bulls. So the Tauros forms are not included in that. Wooper is included in this because Wooper has a cross-gen evolution. So that is in the 45, but this is just excluding the Tauros. But that is a lot of new Pokemon. 45 lines, considering some of these will be 1 form or 2 or 3. This is going to put us around about 100 new Pokemon for the game. The Paradox forms are their own separate category as well. So that's 16 additional bonus Pokemon on top of that. Going to be seen as like Ultra Beasts. So they're not going to be your traditional Pokemon. We also got a little bit of a Kaka update here before we go into that full list of Pokemon. Kaka says that there are 103 to 106 new Pokemon. We're going to wait for more clarification on this. But, you know, this looks like about what I predicted from counting. Morlo is not in the game, which is whatever. No Morlo. Final evolution of Sprigarito does not use the wand / yo-yo item. So that's really exciting that there is no prop for the final form. Maybe there could still be a new prop, but at least not the prop that we actually saw. So that prop item was from the second form of Sprigarito. And Kaka says there's not going to be any more leaks from him until after the 21st. Now let's go over all 45 new lines of Pokemon coming to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I want to reiterate that this does not include the Tauros because that is a Pokemon form. This will include Wooper because Wooper is getting a brand new evolution that is not Quagsire, so it does add on to this. And any cross Evo Pokemon like Primeape, Girafarig, Dunsparce, and Bisharp are included on this list because they are getting brand new Pokemon to their line, so it does count as a new Pokemon for this list. And this does not mean there's only 45 Pokemon. This means their line. So like Sprigarito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley, that is going to be 9 Pokemon. But we're still looking at between about 100 to 120 new Pokemon at this moment. So I made this list myself, just going through a bunch of old data and try to compile. So there could be some errors here. Let me know if you see anything incorrect. So as I said, Sprigarito, Fuecoco, Quaxley, easiest. Obviously, they're going to have 9 Pokemon right here from the total here. Pawmi is an electric fighting Pokemon, and it is going to have 2 more evolutions. So that's another 3 Pokemon line. Same with Smoliv, that's another 3 Pokemon line as well. Satitan has a pre-evolution, still going to be a pure ice type. Lechonk here has an evolution, so that's 1 more here. But it does have a gender difference in its evolution. They're not 2 separate Pokemon, but there will be a look difference to it. Like the female one should probably have like lipstick to it is what I've been reading. Fido, which we have seen is the fairy type dog, will be evolving once. And then Powdiddy and Wooper will be evolving once into a brand new Pokemon that is not Quagsire. So I'm really interested in seeing what that's actually going to end up being. Then there's the regional fake Mushroom Tentacruel. This is the Tentacruel that we talked about earlier that has the jelly to it. We're going to have to see what the exact typing is, but I'm still going to make the guess that's going to be like fairy ground or fairy in grass. And people are eating this Pokemon, so I'm really interested in seeing the story implications on that. There is a Ghost Dog Pokemon that evolves once. There's a Ghost Coin Pokemon, which we talked about earlier, similar to Spiritomb. This may evolve. If it is like Spiritomb, though, then it may not evolve at all, but I really hope it does become a Ghost Steel type, because that would be phenomenal typing. There's a 2-stage Ostrichmon. This Ostrich is going to be a Psychic type. Could be Psychic Flying, but at the very least, it could just be pure Psychic. There's a Steel and Poison Engine Pokemon that is 2 stages that we actually saw in the last trailer. It was nice and hidden. There is another regional fake we know of, which is the Water Diglett. And this Diglett is going to be pink. It's going to be an eel, and it will evolve into Dugtrio. So that is another 2 right there. The Ice Dragon Pseudo Legendary, that's a 3-stage Pokemon. That's easy, like all of them are. The Water Dragon Sushi Pokemon, this guy does not evolve at all. There's an electric waterfowl, which is, all we know is that this Pokemon is an electric type. We don't know the secondary typing, but I have to make a guess. It's either going to be electric, water, and electric flying. We don't know how many stages will be, but this could be our bird for the region that could be a 3-stage Pokemon. There's the Plasma Frog, which I think is going to be 2 stages, and I'm hoping it's going to be electric and psychic. It could just be electric, but electric and psychic would be really cool. There is a dark Pokemon that evolves once. The Dung Beetle, which we don't know the typing of. Besides that, it is going to be a bug type, and I believe it does evolve once. The Dolphin Pokemon that has a split evolution here. We don't know how the evolution is going to work split-wise. We know one's going to be bipedal, but it is not a version exclusive from the information we have today. A single-stage Parakeet Pokemon, and then the Fire Warrior Split Evo line, which is a version exclusive line. The Scarlet Pokemon is going to be the Fire Warrior, and the Fire Blade, which I guess is going to be Fire and Steel, is going to be Pokemon Violet. We got a 2-stage Spider line that's apparently pure bug. We got a Cricket Mon 2, which actually may be our 3-stage bug type Mon that we catch in the beginning of the game. We know it's bug, but we don't know the secondary typing to it yet. There's also a new Icicle Mon. Don't know how many stages, but we know it's an ice type. Could have more to it. There is a pepper, like an actual like vegetable pepper Pokemon, and we're guessing that this is going to be our fire and grass Pokemon, the first ever of getting fire and grass. So I'm really excited for that. The pure poison flower Pokemon, which is super interesting. We've seen leaked pictures of it, but we still don't really understand what we're looking at because it's been a crystallized version of it every single time. There is the single stage flamingo Pokemon that is fighting and flying. There is a crab Pokemon. We don't know anything else about it. And after the crab, we do have the worm Pokemon, which is single stage, which we do believe is going to be a bug and ground type, or just a ground type. There is a fairy Thor Pokemon, and the reason why we're calling it Thor is because it has a hammer, and it is also used by the Elite Four as one of the ace Pokemon for the Elite Four. And we know the Elite Four typing, which is why I'm going to say it's going to be fairy and fighting, because fighting is in the Elite Four, and it makes a lot of sense to me. Now for the cross-gen evolution Pokemon, Primeape gets an evolution that is fighting and ghosts, which I think Primeape's going to die in battle and then evolve. Giraffrich gets a pure psychic evolution. Not 100% sure on the typing on that, but that is what I've seen so far. Dunsparce evolution is pure normal, sadly. Very boring. I love Dunsparce, but wish it got something a little bit better than that. Bisharp evolution is still going to be dark and steel. We don't know what this line 38 is yet. Maybe there was a riddle I missed or something, but I cannot find what would fit in line 38. So this is going to be the 4 dark sub legendaries for 39 to 42. They're all going to be half dark type, and then they got a bunch of other typings as well. And then we got Koraidon, Miraidon, and then the supposed 3rd legendary, which we don't know if this is going to be DLC only. We did hear about the 3rd legendary, so I assume that this would work. And since they're talking about the 16 Paradox Pokemon as well, and really there's only 14 in the game because 2 of them are DLC, I assume any DLC mons that were leaked would be included in Riddler Khu's list here. And if you did miss it, here's the full list of the Paradox Pokemon for Scarlet and Violet, including the new evolutions, regional forms, and convergence species we already covered. But as you can see, Suicune and Virizion are listed as DLC, so we're only going to be getting 7 in Scarlet, 7 in Violet on day 1. Well, guys, let me know in the comment section below which Pokemon you're most excited for. Even though I'm a little bit disappointed with Dunsparce, I am very excited just to see what it looks like. So that's my top pick for right now. And of course, guys, if you like this type of video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys next time with more Pokemon action. Peace out, and have a great one.